Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to Quilt Conversations Live. I'm Geraldine Wilkins, the Living Water Quilter. And it's so good to be with you again on another Friday night date. And those watching on the replay, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Stick around and enjoy the fun. How are you ladies doing? I saw in the chat that we are having some birthdays. Happy birthday to Sherry tomorrow. Happy birthday, Sherry. Happy birthday, Copper. Good evening, Sherry, Copper. Hello, Cassie. Hello, hello. How is everyone? How was your week? Yes, I have matching colors today. Thank you for noticing, Copper. And it's getting colder here in Virginia. Hello, hello. I think Sheila's here tonight, right? There goes Lois. Hello, Lois, Sheila, and Rosemary in Australia. Hi, welcome. It's good to be here. How was your week? What did you do? Anybody do any sewing? What did you do? I had a very full week. I've been learning a lot. Hello, Marcia. Yes. Someone should start happy birthday for our two friends, right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Copper and Sherry. Happy birthday to you. And many, many more. How are you ladies celebrating your birthdays? Cassie is sewing. She has some secret projects working for gifts. Fantastic. Hello, Benita. How are you? How are you, Benita? Glad you're here. So good to be with you ladies again. It's getting colder. I think I saw on Instagram that it was snowing someplace in the U.S. already. Is it snowing where you are? Raining? We've had rain this past week. No snow yet, but it is getting colder. So Copper, you're going to Long Island to visit your folks and celebrate fantastic 68th wedding anniversary. Fantastic. Wow. That's an amazing accomplishment. Family with dinner is nice. Nice, Sherry. Yes, 68th wedding anniversary. That's fantastic. Aw, look at that. Birthday cakes all around. Pass me a slice. What kind of cake is it? It has to be your favorite, Copper, and your favorite, Sherry. Two cakes, right? Well, let's see. Some of you may know this, and I shared this last week, that I have been doing Amazon Live. And for the month of November, I'm doing sewing and quilting book recommendations, reviews, a combination of both. So I did my first one on Wednesday. And the Amazon platform is all new, as you ladies know. But I wanted you to know that you can check it out. And there's a link in the YouTube description box below the video for the link on how to watch it. But basically, you just go to tools.livingwaterquilter.live. That's my Amazon page. You scroll to the bottom, and the replays are at the bottom of the page. So it's tools.livingwaterquilter.live. And that's me sharing a book, and this is one of the books. And I recommend you ladies get this book. This is an amazing book. Go watch my review on this sewing machine reference tool book. Maybe some of you already have this book. I don't know. But it's fantastic. It has tons of information about your sewing machine. Whoops, wrong thing. Here we go. Nope. Okay, gotta get this right. There it is. That's what I wanted. click enough buttons and I'll finally get to what I want. That's live production for you. Do it yourself. So anyway, yes, sewing Christmas gifts. Awesome. Lois is sewing some gifts. That's fantastic. All right. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. So glad you're here. All right, you've made it. Northern Neck Peacemakers. I did a lecture there last month, and we're going to do a workshop. Awesome. I'm so glad. Fantastic. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I enjoyed it. I enjoy talking about quilting. So anyway, go to tools.livingwaterquilter.live. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m., I'm sharing different quilting books. And I'm averaging I only did one so far. And that one I shared 10 different books. And one is this book here, Sewing Machine Reference Tool. It's all about troubleshooting problems with our sewing machine. Bobbins, thread, needles, and it has tons of pictures. So just go there, watch the review. I share some of the pages, the table of contents, and why it's worth putting in your library. All right. So I'm going to hopefully hide that correctly. All right. So that goes away, and then that goes away. The next thing that I did, excuse me, ladies. Okay, I'll put this over here. I put together another quilt bundle, 3 quilts, Living Water Quilter patterns. I put together a bundle of 3 where you save money. And I included one from the last bundle that is popular. And so I thought maybe I'd test a different configuration. A lot of ladies like taffy candy, which is in the center. And so that's in the first bundle, but it's also in this second bundle because it's a popular pattern. But then I changed the 2 on the outside. So one is Dreamweaver, very easy strip piecing pattern. And then the second one is Sweet Tooth. So here's Sweet Tooth. Let me show that to you. Sweet Tooth is a template-based pattern that you get to have a lot of fun with and make this wonderful large lap quilt. Fun for a kid's bed. It's actually almost a full size. So that's Sweet Tooth. And all of my patterns are full color patterns. And the bonus with Dreamweaver also includes a second baby quilt. Because after you make Dreamweaver, you have enough blocks left over because it's strip pieced. You have enough to make a baby quilt. So it's actually 2 patterns in this one pattern, Dreamweaver. And I give you examples of how you can construct it. Let me go back. Okay, I close that. Let me go back here. Okay. So full color patterns, step-by-step instructions, layout instructions, and then here are the 2 examples of the baby quilt that you can do. And you get a coloring page. The patterns include a coloring page. All right, let's see. Hello, Wilda. So glad you're here. Awesome. Okay, close that, and yeah, all of them are covered. Okay, so I think that's the news for this week. Amazon Live with the book reviews, the 3 pattern bundle, That's reduced price on the website. And remember, all these links are below in the description box here on YouTube. What else is happening? Oh, there goes Terry. Hello, Terry. How are you? Hello, hello. Who else is here? Hello, Susan. Welcome. Welcome, Susan. All right. Okay, what else? We're going to do something different tonight. We're not going to do bingo or Jeopardy. Have you ladies heard of Pictionary? Pictionary? In the comments, let me know if you know what Pictionary is. We're going to do Pictionary. Pictionary. Okay. Have you heard of Pictionary? Get that right there. Nancy loves Pictionary. Okay. We are going to try Pictionary. So this is the first time, so this is an experiment. I would like you to divide up into 2 teams. And you could be, let's see, how about flowers? Pick a flower, daisies and lilacs. So either you're on the daisy team or the lilac team. We have to divide up evenly. Yes, it's a fun game. Okay, so this is how, again, this is an experiment. I'm going to draw the word. I have a Pictionary word generator here on my computer. I'm going to let it pick the words for me, and then I'm going to have to draw that picture, that word, here on camera. And I know some of you are going to laugh because I don't draw very well. I'm going to try, and you're going to have to figure out what I'm drawing. And so whichever team gets it first, and it's going to be the honor system. If you're on the lilac team and you say she's drawing a flower and you pick that, then you get 1 point. If someone from the daisy team picks it, says it first in the chat, then they get the point. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so if you're on Facebook, I hope there's enough people for you to have 2 teams. If there's not enough people, then you're just 1 team. There's a lot of people here on YouTube, so you might want to come on over to YouTube. So is everyone on a team? Daisy, lilac, and we'll do a test, and everyone participate in the test, okay? And we'll see how I do. Okay, so I put now I practice. You know I practice beforehand. We're playing a new game tonight. Yes, we are. Yeah, I don't draw copper. No, I don't. Not very well. I tried the word generator on easy, and the words just seemed too easy. So I put it on medium, but I might have to default back to easy depending upon how you ladies do. Because I might think I can draw the perfect tree or flower, but you may not think so. Okay. All right, so I'm going to generate the first word. Oh no. Here we go. Let me get my overhead camera. All right, so here's the overhead camera. Let's see how this goes. You ladies ready? Everyone on a team, but we're going to test first. So this is the first one. All right, how you ladies doing? Oops, that's not very good there. Okay, who knows what that is? Copper. Yes, got it. All right. Good job. Good job. All right, all right, all right. Good, good, good. All right, let's try another one. All right, this is taking a little while to generate. Soccer ball was the correct one. Soccer. Yes, soccer. Okay, so here's the next one. Penny. You got it. It's a penny. Yes. Fantastic. Woohoo. All right, so you ladies got it, right? A penny for your thoughts. Yes. All right. All right, so we are now officially starting. We are going to start getting points. The first team to get 5 points. Who's going to be the point moderator? Who's going to be the point moderator? I can't keep up with the points. Someone volunteer. Oh no, this one is too hard. I don't know if I can do this one. Okay, let's try this one. You ladies ready? Say ready in the chat so I know that you have divided up into teams. We have a point moderator, and with the first team to get daisies or lilacs to get 5 correct wins. Okay, great. Ready. Here we go. And if after a minute or so you ladies don't know what I'm drawing, I'll pick another word. Okay. Okay. What is that? Scrabble? No, it's not Scrabble. Oh boy, this is a hard one. Toy, that's it. Toy. Yes, toy. You got it. Toy. That's it. Copper. Whoever said toy, that's it. It's toy. Because that's more like a concept instead of building blocks. I didn't know how to do that one. It's like, oh boy. Okay, here we go. This is the next one. Okay. No, it's not a birdhouse. It's not a house. Roof. That's it. Sherry got it. Roof. A crooked house. And Nancy, you're correct. It's roof. Yes, correct. Roof. Okay, this one might be an easy one, I think. Okay. Uh-oh, I don't know. What is that one? Ugh, that's terrible. I'm going to start over. That's not very good. Nope, not glasses, not glasses. Oh, how do I do this one? This one is hard. Um, I Goggles is close, but it's not goggles. Raccoon. It's not a raccoon. Let me try another way. Um, um, okay. How about this? How about that? Ninja Turtle. No, not a visor. No. Looking, no. Mask. Yes, Lois. That's it. Lois, I'm sorry I missed it. Lois got it. It's a mask. It's a mask. Yes. Oh, Nancy, you had it too. Mask. Yes. Wonderful, ladies. How are we on point? This one was a lot better. That first one, it did look like a raccoon, Sherry. uh, oh boy. Scarecrow. Okay. How are the points? How many points do the daisies have? How many points do the lilacs have? This is the next one. How's that? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see what that looks like? Jar. That's it. Jar. Jar. Yep. Jar. Who was the first one to get it? Okay. Oh, I'm not doing that one. Oh, I can't do that one either. Ah, okay. How about this one? Oh, let me try it the other direction. All right. What is that? What is that? What is that? Hopefully that hopscotch. That's it. Hopscotch. Nancy got it first. Awesome. Okay. Here's the next one. Can you see that? No. Tightrope. That's it. Tightrope walker. Copper got it. Tightrope walker. Yes. That's it. Awesome. Tightrope walker. That's it. Okay. Um, oh, how about this one? Okay. All right, how about this? All right. Nope, it's not fire. Marshmallow, 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 marshmallow. Yes, that's it. Marshmallow. All right. You ladies are really good. Good job, Terry, Sheila. Good job, Rosemary. Awesome, Nancy. All right. What's the score? What's the score? Are we at 5 yet? Okay, so you say you see quilting designs in my drawing. Okay, you did. In the fire, right? Okay, what's next? What's next? Another word. Waiting for another word. Okay, what's the score? Are we at 5? Lost track of the scoring. Okay. I thought we had a scorekeeper. Okay, let's see. Here is one. We're all winners. That is true. We are all winners. I'm not sure who belongs to who. Okay. All right. Can you get that one? Doorknob. Yes, that's it. Doorknob. You got it. Awesome. Good job, ladies. Good job. Awesome. Yay. All right. Just a couple of more and then we will move on. Okay. Okay, that one's too hard. I gotta pick another one. All right, let's try this one. This one's going to be a little challenging. Let's see. I don't know if you're going to get this one. Ah, that's very bad. That's very bad. A nun, a ninja. Book nerd is close. Book nerd is close. Um, Book nerd is close. Someone who works at a place. Librarian. That's it. I gave a hint. Teacher reading to students. Librarian. Librarian. Bookworm. Close, ladies. Good job. Okay, I think that's plenty. What do you ladies think? Very good, Terry. That's right. uh, that was fun. That was fun. Thank you for playing. That was fun. Is that something you'd like to play again? Let me know. And I will practice. I didn't do too bad for the first time. What do you think? I don't think I did too bad. Well, we are going to talk about chenille quilt. Again, this is those quick projects. If you need to make something fast, projects. I did great. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, but no teams. Okay, no teams. I like that. Like Sheila said, everyone is a winner. Okay. Okay, thank you for that. All right. Did someone join us? Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Glad you're here. Hey. All right. Who else? Did anybody else pop in that I missed? Hello, Michelle. Okay, no teams. I'm sorry, ladies, no teams. Okay. We are going to look at a chenille quilt. Have you ever made a chenille quilt? Do you remember chenille blankets from many, many years ago? My grandmother had one, always had one on her guest bed, those soft chenille bedspreads, but you can also make a chenille quilt. Have you made a chenille quilt? Have you tried that? It's actually a fast and easy project. It's not hard to make. I mean, you can make it difficult and challenging, but you can make it fun and you can make it easy. And so what I did was take 10-inch squares, 9, and in each square, I created a design that was stitched down, then it was bound, and then washed. You have to bind it, wash it, and then you get that blooming, that chenille. And I used a product called Chenille It. So I'm going to show you that up close. Okay. Quilting for the Soul is new tonight too. What is that? I don't know what that. Okay. Hello, Catherine. Welcome. Welcome. Hello. So glad you're here. Fantastic. Okay, so this is the chenille quilt I'm talking about. 9 blocks, just 9 10-inch squares. So you can use your fat quarters or you can use your layer cakes, right? 10-inch squares with this. Of course, it does not have to be 10 inches. It can be any size you want. But if you buy pre-cut fabrics, this works well for that. And so I made this with that in mind. And you see the different swirls in that. Okay. And you're probably wondering, let's see, overhead camera, how I made this swirl design. Okay, this is the chenille. It's called Chenille It. Chenille It, blooming bias. Blooming bias. So it's basically fabric that's been cut on the bias so that when you wash it, it unravels. That's what it's meant to do. So you get this look. Have you heard of chenille quilt? I don't know if I see anyone say anything in the chat about that. So what I did was take the chenille and I placed it down and I glue basted it, just enough glue to keep it in place before stitching. Okay. A very modern version. Yes. You remember those, Terry? Yeah. Very different. And it was easy to make this spiral-like shape because I used a special marking tool by Westerly Design. Okay. Let me show you. That's the tool that I use. It's the crosshair, spiral crosshair. Spiral crosshair. Spiral crosshair. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of the spiral crosshair? This is it here. This is the spiral crosshair. So it makes it easy to mark. Let me put it in the overhead camera. This is the spiral crosshair. Spiral crosshair. And it has these curved channels for you to mark. To pre-mark your quilt for free motion quilting, ruler quilting, or for anything. In this case, I used it to make that spiral design in the chenille quilt. Now, here is an example. Here's that spiral design, right? Sherry says that would do good for one of those fidget quilts. Yeah, I'm glad you like that. You remember those, Catherine, the chenille bedspreads? Yeah. And a chenille jacket. So you mark it with your chalk marker. I use the Clover charcoal liner. It fits right into this channel. And then you have that chalk line on the 10-inch square. Once you have that on the 10-inch square, you're just going to take, because it's on the bias, remember it's easy to curve, to make this curve along that spiral. Okay, and it lays nice and flat. And then you just stitch right down the middle. Right down the middle. And you do it how many times you want. Of course, in this, you can see that I did it more than the 6 times. Okay. Let me show you in another photo here. So we see, now you can see how I use the crosshair, the spiral crosshair, to mark and place the chenille down using just a little bit of glue based to keep all the chenille in place. Let's see. And then not only is there chenille blooming bias, but you can also get it at Joann's or other craft stores by the company Dritz. Dritz also makes these pre-cut, bias cut fabrics, and they're 5/8 of an inch. 5/8 of an inch. Lots of colors, lots of possibilities. So this is what it looks like before it's stitched down. Okay, so you are stitching that down. You are making the full quilt sandwich. So you've pieced the top, you glue basted the strips of bias cut chenille strips, which is basically just fabric cut on the bias. And you are stitching, it's like quilt as you go. You are stitching down the middle of each of those strips. And it's being stitched to the front and to the back at the same time. I don't see why not. You know, this particular one, I think it might matter on the weave of the fabric. Let me do a close-up of the, you can see, I'm going to bring that in closer. You can really see those fibers. I don't know if you can see it on YouTube when I bring it this close. Like, I wouldn't try and make my own with batik fabric because that's a really dense. This is very, very loose, these fibers. So even when I pull on it, see how it's already starting to fray just by me putting my nail against it? So you might have to test different fabrics to see which one will work best. And I mean, this is 40 yards. What does this say? This is stitch it, wash it, and then you're done. Yes, 40 yards. It's really up to you if you want to do that. How many layers? Let's see. Let me go back. Yes, there's a lot in the center. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 strips are going across that center. But again, you make your own design. You choose what you want to do. In this instance, I have 12 legs, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that means 6 strips, right? Because it goes all the way across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 strips, but 12 spokes, if you will. Yes, it is cotton. It is cotton. Cotton. Yes, and the blooming center. I think that makes a difference. But again, you don't have to do this spiral. You could do just straight lines all the way through, or you can do a grid. It's up to you how many you want to do. But tell me, were you able to see on camera how this was coming apart very easily and how it would have that nice soft chenille? So I would look for the right fabric if you're going to do it yourself. It's not hard to do. So then once you do that, you have to stitch it. You have to stitch it down. And I'm stitching it again with it as a quilt sandwich. Quilt sandwich. Okay, good, Copper. Thanks for letting me know. I decided because it was on a curve, instead of using a walking foot or dual feed, I used my ruler foot. So that I can just go straight down the center and then go another direction without stopping very easily. Just go through each of those. I pretty much practiced the stitching path so it would be continuous. And I used my ruler foot. I don't remember the exact stitch length. Let me take a look at it. Because it was free motion, I bet you my stitch length varies. You know, I'm going to look at it with my glasses. Let's see. Otherwise, I can't see it. Yeah, it's a small to medium stitch length. I would say maybe a 2.0. You don't, maybe even, because I would be concerned if the stitch length was too long, that it might, those fibers, after they start to bloom and separate after washing, that they can come through the stitching. So I'd rather have a smaller stitch length than a longer one. And so you might want to test that. But mine, looking at it, was not very big. I would say it is about a 2 millimeter. Another thing that I did, I'll show you on camera, overhead camera, up close. I also stitched around. Can you see that? I can't see now. I stitch an echo around each of these spokes, if you will. Can you see that? A little extra quilting. Because this did the blooming by stitching in the center, but I didn't think that was enough. So I did an echo, a 1/4 inch echo with the ruler foot. All I had to do is align the ruler foot along the edge of each strip before it was washed and echo around. knowing that the stitching, once it was washed, it would be seen. I think that makes sense to you, ladies. I think you can see that. Sure, you could use a walking foot. I don't see why not. Oh, Quilting for the Soul. There you are. Welcome, welcome. I wasn't sure what was meant. Thank you, Copper, for greeting everyone. Copper is our official greeter here at Quilt Conversations Live. Awesome. I'm glad you were able to watch tonight. Yeah, Sheila, it is easy and fun. And it's I think it's a fun project, even for beginners, because you get a quick outcome. There's not a lot of piecing. If you choose a quick, 9-patch design like I did, and you can use those layer cakes that you've been piling up. I don't know if it's like Miss Wilda and her jelly rolls. Do you collect jelly rolls and 10-inch squares? Jelly rolls and 10-inch squares? Layer cakes? And it's something that you can play with, put it that way. You can pick out a design and you can try it on one block first. Try one 10-inch square, different designs, and see what you like. Put a binding on it and wash it. And you can use scrap batting to test. Oh, that's a neat idea. I don't see why not. You can use any cotton fabric you want. Why not? Test it and see. Yeah. So this is a quick, easy, and fun project that if you are in a pinch and you need to get something done quickly that's still a nice quilt, I think this would be awesome to cuddle with as a little one. Oh, and you know what I didn't show you? I'll show you an overhead. I took this time to use a decorative stitch. Can you see that in the binding? Because remember, you have to bind it, then wash. So I did this decorative stitch along the edge. Okay, and I just matched what was on the back, on the back of the quilt. Yeah, the blue. But you can use anything you want. Do you like to use decorative stitching in your binding? Well, ladies, I think that's it for this evening. I think I covered everything. We played Pictionary. And I let you know about the book reviews. Now, don't forget, go and watch my book reviews. I did my first one. It was Wednesday on Amazon Live. You just go to tools.livingwaterquilter.live and I reviewed these books that you're seeing on the screen. Okay, I'm on camera. This is it. Okay, there we go. I reviewed 10 different books and this puzzle by Cafe Facet. It's a diamond puzzle. If you like puzzles, it's 1,000 pieces. Books on piecing skills, handbooks, a serger, your creative space, storage ideas, ideas on healthy sewing, the right chair, the right table height, password keeper, and a little handy guide for paper piecing. I think, Sherry, you said that you wanted to learn how to paper piece, and this little handy guide has 10 pages of tips for paper piecing, and it includes 10 patterns. So go take a look at that. It's, again, on my Amazon page. You just scroll down to the bottom once you get there, and all the recorded replays are down there. And you can watch the reviews for each of these. So every Wednesday, 8 p.m., I'm going to do about 10 books. About 10 books. And guess what? On this past one that I did a couple of days ago, I also did a section on this quilt, which I shared a little bit more of the benefits of using the crosshair square, the spiral crosshair. All right. Enough of that. Yes, Copper, the strips are available on Amazon. You like the puzzle? All right. Yep, that's also on Amazon. Anything that you see on Amazon when you watch my live recorded session, there's a carousel at the bottom. And when I talk about that, at least I'm supposed to, when I talk about, you can click on that item and then you'll get all the information about the cost and availability and all that. But there are several colors of this chenille in that carousel. When you watch the live, you will see it. I think there's green, there's pink, there's red, there's all different colors. And the puzzle is there too, Sherry. When you wash, do a lot of those threads come away in the machine? I made this a while ago, and I don't think so, because if that's the case, then you wouldn't really see as much here. And that's why, I always say test, right, ladies? Whatever we do, we test. You buy the chenille, whether it's chenille or the Dritz one, and you test it on a small sandwich, and you wash it. See what happens. And you test your stitch length. Do you need to do a tighter stitch because it came apart? Or was the stitch too tight and you had this shrinkage that you didn't want? So I would also consider the batting that you use, because some battings have more shrinkage than others, right? So test. Oh, hey, Tanya, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. You can watch the replay. And when you watch the replay, you can play Pictionary with us. Okay? Even though we're not there, we know that you're playing. Oh, I'm glad you like it. All right. So Copper says maybe you can put a small quilt in a zippered pillowcase rather, before putting it in the washing machine. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could try that. If you're afraid that it's going to leave a lot of things behind, but I don't think that's the case. I don't remember having that kind of problem. But again, test if you think it's going to be a problem. Because here's the truth of it. I bought this a couple years ago. And no matter what we buy, at least this is my opinion, manufacturers don't always make things the exact same way, because things change. They just do. So that's another reason why I test. Okay, they use it when they're felting with the... Okay, that's a good idea, Copper. I like that idea. Yes, it's a fun project. I hope you get a chance to take a look at it. Rosemary agrees. It's a good idea. So if anyone does that or makes this quilt, please let us know and send me an email with a picture. Now, if you send me a picture and you want me to share it on Quilt Conversations Live, it has to be a high resolution file and it must be in focus. I will not share something that people won't be able to see and enjoy and get inspired by, because it's out of focus. So make sure that that is the case. Well, ladies, our time is coming to an end this Friday. I hope you have a good weekend, that you get a chance to sew or quilt. And if not, think about sewing, dream about sewing. don't forget to watch the replay. If you missed the first half, you will enjoy the first half. And then also, don't forget to hit the like. If you enjoyed tonight, hit the like button. Share this with your friends. Share it on social media. Just copy the link and share it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then subscribe and tell others to come and subscribe. And so why do you want to subscribe? A couple of weeks ago, I asked ladies at a lecture if they subscribe to YouTube. And a lot of ladies said, no, they don't. They didn't see the benefit of it. And I shared this before. The reason why you subscribe is because every time you like something, it gets saved and it's easy to find again. There's millions of videos on YouTube. And you probably watch and follow other quilters. When I make a playlist or they make a playlist on a particular topic that you like, when you have a YouTube account, you get to save that playlist and you can always refer back to it anytime you want. And you can create your own playlists based on the topics that interest you. So my personal playlist is not only quilting, it has to do with live streaming. It has to do with stamping. I like to ink stamp. Like this blue border that you see around me, I painted that. That was a piece of fabric that I painted. I painted that with ink in this book called Sky Dyes. I'm going to review that one day on Amazon, but it was a time that I had fabric painting. I took a photo of it and I use it now as a background. So I have playlists for all kinds of things. You are welcome. Awesome. Yay. You are welcome. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. It was a little different with Pictionary. You're wonderful. You're welcome, Sheila. You're welcome. All right, Lois, I'm thinking about you. I hope you're feeling better these days. I know you were supposed to teach recently. Hopefully you were able to and it didn't create too much of stress on you and you're doing okay. Okay? Yes, Tanya, please come back and join us next week. Awesome. All right, I'm going to sign off, ladies. I'll see you next week. I'm going to do another, I don't know which one. But another quick and easy. It's the holiday times and we all need some fast, easy projects, but we want to have fun too. So we've seen 2 so far. If you weren't here last week, go back and watch. It was the Quilt as you go, mug rug, holiday stocking, placemats, quilt as you go. So if you missed that last week, watch the replay. Another quick, fun project. And we use some specialty fabric. I showed you a couple of techniques in that. To fussy cut fabric and to use ruler quilting. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. I'll see you next time. Let's see. There we go. This is the social. Bye now. See you next time.